And welcome to AC Spotlight. Today I'm joined by David, Dan, and Neil, creators of Beverage Garden, Goblins, Hot Doctor Hospital, and most recently, Road Warriors, a stand-up comedy odyssey. Welcome, guys.
Welcome, yeah.
Thank you.
It is Miel with an M.
Oh, Miel, wonderful. Welcome.
Happens a lot.
Now I kind of want to make a game called Beverage Garden.
That might be a reality for some people.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, welcome everyone. Like I mentioned before, you guys are working on a project, a new system called Road Warriors. It is a stand-up sort of focused or inspired system. Before we get into sort of that and this new project, really quick question for you guys. What's more interesting for a story, a success or a failure?
Ooh, I mean, failures are more fun stories. That's that's how we end up design. Like a lot of this game is designed to be failure forward.
Yes.
But I think improbable success often is a crazier story. The weird one. I think success most of the time is not a more interesting story, but every once in a while it's like the amount of factors that had to lead there to get there.
We have had so many games. So part of the Road Warriors game is that there is a show at the end, and it is often make or break whether or not this last person up on stage with their last joke is able to push this show over the edge into a huge success, or whether it's just going to be an okay thing. And the amount of silence right before the uproarious applause from everyone at the table is huge. But on the counterpoint, we can't have that if there isn't so much failure involved going there.
I guess it's always how big are the stakes?
Yeah.
Good point.
The expectation of failure is better for storytelling in games rather than the expectation of success.
I was told this, and I've stole it, and I welcome you guys to steal the same thing. There's this saying of told success is the property of progression, because you're always going to be able to progress something if you're succeeding, while failure is adaptation. It is, you failed, and now what else can you do? You know? Actually, I'm going to throw another bit of an icebreaker to you guys. What's your favorite tabletop snack of choice? This causes debates, by the way. This might start wars. I don't know.
Oh, this will get people fighting.
This is sour candy. Sour candy is the best in all situations, but especially at the table.
I like that. That's how I keep sharp. I just pour
Spark
pure
something in your
citric acid
brain.
into my mouth to really light up my eyes and go blind. I'm a popcorn dork. Anything salty.
Yeah.
I'm more of the beverage is more important than the snack.
Oh.
It's really hydrating.
Yeah.
Is it hydration, or is it like coffee or energy drinks?
Also that.
Okay,
Caffeinating as well.
One might call you a bit of a beverage goblin.
One might.
Yeah. Let's slip into that. Wonderful. Well, there's always this wonderful extra layer when it comes to sort of the love and passion of turning your tabletop experience into something produced. You guys come from this unique space where there is some stand-up comedian background or comedy background already kind of experienced and utilized here. When you were building Road Warriors, was it like a light bulb moment where it was an instantaneous, hey, you know what, there should be a TTRPG about this. This is how it should work. Or was it a slow build?
It's kind of the first one.
Yeah.
I was on the road. So I'm a comedian. These two are not, so it was basically, I had a moment where I was on the road and I was like, it feels sometimes like I'm casting spells because I have to say the right words in the right order with the right hand motions or it doesn't work.
And about the same time, I had just started game designing, and so I was reading tons and tons of books, and I was looking at masks where your personality can be shifted by a failure. And I was on the phone with David while he was on some of his 6-hour drives through the middle of nowhere, and we were talking about what happens to your personality when you just eat it on stage in front of an audience.
It's not good.
No, I would imagine that. But no, that's great.
That's why we made our health point self-esteem.
That's why, yeah, exactly. In Road Warriors, you have to.
Well, it's
protect
funny because
yourself.
I did watch. There was the Steel Fleet Studio actual play that I was able to catch. I was able to catch a little bit of it, and there was this. It already felt like there was this wonderful inside knowledge and experience that translated so well that it felt so chaotic for what you would experience from, like, you wouldn't experience, like, not me. I wouldn't stand up and go, okay, stand up. That feels like a chaos tabletop experience. It did for me on the surface. I was like, no way. But when I watched it, I was like, yeah, this feels so right.
Yeah, excellent.
It's definitely very chaotic, although that is also just kind of the way we like to play things.
Okay.
I think. There's a level of...
It's also how we built the game to create that outcome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The pressure cooker is very much a thing that we wanted to feel like while playing.
Well, it's the thing of the stakes aren't important to anybody but the players.
Yeah.
Like, everybody else is just kind of having a nice night out, I guess, and the players are like, this is life or death.
Yeah. I think we have in our rules something about specifically that, like, most of the people in this world are just going about their own business. This is not like oh, thank you, heroes, for saving our town.
Yeah.
This is like,
What do you
who
want?
are you and why are you bothering me?
If this show doesn't go up, the person who is most affected by that is you. Nobody else will be.
Yeah.
will be
This
really
is
on.
pure personal survival at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We kind of jumped into it a little bit, but we kind of neglected, just for those who may be uninitiative of what Road Warriors is. Do you mind giving a summary of what people could expect when they jump into this game?
So Road Warriors is a game where you are playing as fledgling stand-up comedians out on your first tour. So you are not like getting a Comedy Central special. You have gotten some paid gigs and now you are out on the road for the first time. It's you and about 3 other people that have been crammed into a car together. You kind of know each other and you are forced to go from like gig to gig to gig. And these are not good gigs. These are not like shows that you could be proud of. These are like the bottom of the barrel where like they're excited for an out of towner and that's how you book the gig. And so the venues are terrible and the people are terrible and you guys as comedians are kind
Not
of
great.
terrible. And it is you just trying with every bit of your soul to make it through this tour in the hope that next time you can make it without these 3 losers holding you back.
Boy, I'm sensing a lot of lived-in experience with this with translating to game form.
Dan went to a lot of... Me and Dan have been friends since high school, so we went to a lot of my early open mics, and he was like, thank God this did get better.
Well, I mean,
It's
for you,
emotional.
for you, David, it sounds like you're surrounded yourself with some really experienced writers.
Oh, yeah, that is... Dan has been doing a lot of like DM writing and like adventure writing. We both started playing D&D fairly young, and then Miel is literally a copywriter, and I can, like, as soon as you get more than 3 sentences, I start losing the ability to function.
He also
So
can't spell.
yeah, it's not useful anymore. We live in the future. Like what do you need it for?
I'll just talk on my phone and it'll write it down for me.
Yeah, look, there's a thing that tells you when it's wrong.
Yeah, I live by the red
It's
squiggle.
never
It tells me.
wrong, crucially.
It
You can
mostly
always
is-
trust what it says.
It's not generally spell check is pretty okay. I think that one's not.
We got to give it up for Miel. He's the godsend when it comes to making sure that everything is cohesive and
Yeah, Miel the
sounding
spell
right.
check truther.
Oh my god. I'll honestly say, when I was looking at reviewing Road Warriors, it was so funny because the stand-up scene grabbed my attention when I was way too young. I was watching Latin Kings of Comedy when I was like 13. I shouldn't
Hell
have.
yeah, hell yeah.
And it was real
Is that
fun to sort of.
Lopez?
Yeah, George
Trevino?
Lopez. I think was Cheech in that?
Was-
I don't remember.
Was it Steve Trevino? I don't like. I'm trying to think of who the other.
You remember the headliner, which is George Lopez, obviously, but it's like everyone
Yeah.
else. It's been too long.
Yeah,
but-
we play a fun game and we're gonna start putting. They'll probably be out by this. We were like designing, like looking at comedians and being like, okay, how would you make them
How
in
would
this
you
game?
stat them out? In
Yeah,
a game?
statting out.
Well,
real
I have a
comedians.
game for you guys today. I'm not kidding. I have it. This one's will be a short one. I love the sort of the comedian types. You guys have sort of built this into your systems where you can play like the bully or the loser, where these are like such classic stand-up archetypes that I've seen throughout the years. They're like these well-known, comedians can certainly fit in sort of these things that you've built, and it's so well done. So I would love to play this little game where I'm going to mention at least for me, well-known stand-up comedian, and you guys are more than welcome to see where they fit in your system.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna probably go easy, and then maybe kind of settle in the medium a little bit. Let's sort of do an easy throw out, which I think I even recognize where this guy would fit in, and that is Rodney Dangerfield.
Oh yeah,
the archetypical loser.
Yeah.
Yes.
No respect at all, I believe, is in the description of the loser.
It is. Yeah. Immediately I saw that and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
of course that's Rodney.
Yeah,
He fits it so well.
with one-liner materials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got one-liners.
One-liner loser.
Next one will be Cat Williams.
Ooh, philosopher.
Philosopher.
Yeah,
Philosopher.
yeah. Like people, I feel like he does. Like he's an offensive philosopher.
Offensive, also. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, because like I'm trying to think of the other ones. Like maybe an influencer because of the ability. Like
He is.
like people know a pimp named Slickback. Like
Oh yeah.
he's
The
too good of a
the moment
stand-up,
you
though. I
enter
feel
in
bad
media,
calling him an influencer.
you become something new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, any famous comedian is usually like a mix of at least two.
Yeah, they're very high level.
Right.
They've started pulling from other playbooks.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you're multi-classing. Got it.
Yeah.
Leslie Jones.
Bully.
Mm.
Oh, you know what? I could see that. But sometimes it comes from a place of like it's well needed, you know. And I think that's the great thing about the way that you guys built your archetypes is that it's like you could play the loser, but you could be like the lovable loser. You know, like you like this, or you could be the bully, but it's like okay, there's a bit of like a understanding behind it.
Yeah, exactly. Bully is not necessarily someone. It's just like they will get their way and they will let you know very loudly and in charge how it is.
Is crowd work considered bullying?
What?
Is crowd work considered bullying?
Crowd work.
Anyone can do crowd work.
Anyone can do crowd work.
Okay, yeah.
If you, it's so crowd work. So the way we originally tried to make those the skills, like one-liners, crowd work, act outs. But then it became much harder to visualize how you were doing those because those are actions, they're not intentions. And the skill is way more based. We took the charm skill in any other game, like a persuade skill, and just broke it down into 6 types of feelings that you can try and evoke. Like if you're commiserating, you're trying to get people to feel bad for you.
Yeah.
If you're punishing, you are browbeating them.
So those are like the skills as opposed to the material. So like the skills are things like commiserate or punish,
embellish.
Yeah. That's for lying and stuff. But then as a comedian, you select a type of material that you specialize in. And that's crowd work. That's act outs, doing
I love
crazy
it.
things
It's
or
like
whatever.
there's way more complexity.
Yeah, exactly. You can
That's
sort of
really cool.
modularize your comedian.
And so it's the thing of like comedians aren't always if you're a one-liner comedian, you're not always doing them. But if you want to be more effective and get more impact from your thing, that's a very easy way. You throw material, you all of a sudden you're like, let's put the little spin on this.
And so that's what we mean by like Rodney Dangerfield is like a one-liner. He's a loser who does one-liners, whereas like a bully who does one-liners is a completely different.
That's
kind
Anthony
of
Jeselnik.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. I'll throw one last one at you just because R.I.P. But Mitch Hedberg.
Weirdo. Yeah.
One-liner weirdo.
One-liner weirdo.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm full disclosure. I haven't memorized every single class, but that's right. You do have a weirdo sort of archetype.
Oh, yeah.
It fits
We
so
had
well.
to. They've been in stand-up the longest, I feel like.
I love this, and it's this experience that people can have, and just for those who may be intimidated by the idea that they may have to sort of have some sort of stand-up experience, you don't need to have that.
Please
Not
don't.
at all. Yeah.
In fact, it's
Do
almost.
this and play this game instead. Like if you
Please.
want. If you
Oh,
want to
that's
stand up,
good. Yeah.
Play our game instead, and you'll be much happier.
Yeah, it involves like a lot less time. You get to skip all the hard parts of like going to open mics and watching people say the worst things you've ever heard and then being mad that you didn't laugh at it.
Yeah. It skips the 3 a.m. wake ups with a notepad on the side of of your bed.
One of the nice things about this game, I played it at a con, and at the end of a game, this guy had been not doing well comedically at the table. Everybody else was having fun and laughing, but he was trying to craft these jokes, and they were kind of like racist. I would say is like, and they got worse. And like there were places where we're like, I hit the X card at one point, and he was watching other people get laughs. He's like, maybe I'm not funny. I was like, I think I just stopped one comedian. I think I just stopped one from being bored.
You did it. You saved you saved the industry.
It is the only time out of like maybe 30 play tests we've done where the X card needed to be tapped.
Oh, I see. Well, I mean, you are also entering in, I mean, anytime you involve people, especially when it comes to tabletop, where you have full control of what your character's doing through a mask that's behind a sheet, you know, you definitely start to trail off. But that's also great to know. Something that we really find important here in Arcane Circle is sort of the idea of using safety tools. Is that something in sort of Road Warriors where there's like an encouragement to say, hey, don't forget, safety is really important. Utilize these tools, or here's the thing that we suggest?
Oh, 1,000,000%.
Yeah.
Like, comedy is so like, it's like so personal. Like what I find funny is necessarily going to be different from what somebody else finds funny, and like it's really easy to just go really far afield with that without realizing. So we wanted to really be clear that like these tools are available and you should use them, because people, like happened in this game, can get an idea and just run with it, and it can make people really uncomfortable. People laugh at stuff that is pretty awful from someone else.
And the thing is, as long as you have the freedom to stop it, we want people to have, like, you're not playing good people. You are playing like we're trying to get people in the heads of clinical narcissists. They're not necessarily like, so you can be a good person and a comedian. It's just really difficult, and like, you often don't get booked as much as you'd like.
I mean, what do they used to say? Comedy is based on tragedy, or comedy is, there's a link between the two. It's like you have to dip your toe into it.
So, fun fact, in our like random character generator,
oh cool,
we asked for your day job, your comedy style, and the third one is your trauma, because emotionally healthy people don't become stand-up comedians.
No.
Those are the 3 elements of every comedian.
Yeah. So like we actually made it into a level 0 funnel. So you can play the open mics as your level 0 comedian, and then you stack dice for this. And then if your dice tower falls, that comedian quits comedy and you have to make a new one.
Oh my god, you've taken my side pastime of like, cool, I'm gonna wait for my turn in D&D and just start to stack dice into an actual mechanic in a system. That's insane. It's so cool.
Yeah. One of the things I wanted to say in regards to like one time we played, like in playtesting it, we were like, okay, let's try a game where we are like actually like bad people and see how that works. Because we did, no one will ever hear this. It's a recorded thing that no one will ever hear. It's the Forbidden Alt-Right campaign, where we tried playing as a bunch of like alt-right grifter edgelords.
Yeah.
And it was really fun in the room.
A bunch of
at
failed
the table.
podcasters in front of a stand-up.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. I was a supplement guy who couldn't legally sell my things as food.
Oh my
God. I sold them as merch. And you can sell anything you want as merch. The FDA, it's not allowed to touch that.
Is that the one where Morgan...
Yeah.
This woman who showed up for exactly one of our games came in, was like, I'm going to play the bully. And her character may or may not have murdered an audience member after her set.
What?
Her character crashed out, and then we didn't see her for the rest of the show. And then she came back with blood.
We gotta go. Next city. We gotta go.
It was a really weird one.
The
point of which was like, it was really good in the room. Like, we all knew each other and we knew what we were doing and like what kind of jokes we wanted to make about these characters, and we were able to get really like intense with it, and it was a really fun time.
But like, obviously at that point we want to have those safety tools available so people can try and do these weirder, wackier things, like without it being like, oh no, now like people are actually feeling weird about this. Like, that's our whole goal for a lot of this.
Well, I appreciate you guys really stress testing this.
Clarify.
Yeah.
Like,
what a story to bring up on the podcast.
I think it's interesting. I think it's a cool, like, but that's the point, is we were making fun of them the whole time. That's like, I literally played the Cookie Monster.
Yeah.
Like, that was my character name.
It's funny because I mean, looking through sort of at least what is showcased so far, is that majority, or not majority, but like a good portion of the game is setting up the stand, sort of getting you set for the actual show, which it sounds like I would imagine like one of the complications is like the sound guy is like, we need to go to Best Buy and buy some new mics because everything's broken.
Yeah. Basically,
Absolutely.
that's what people forget about with comedy, because they only see the like 1 hour, like the hour and a half everybody's on stage. But for like, that's 90 minutes of your like 24-hour day.
Yeah.
There's like a good 4 hours where you're like, fuck, I think this is all wrong. This is all broken.
No, the meat of the game is like making sure the show is able to go up at all, and that like you're able to like do a good job at it.
Yeah.
Because
And the consequences when you fail, because failure is very interesting, and having to deal with those consequences when it's just you up on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of a sudden the lights don't work, and the people are getting kicked out because there's a really bad bouncer or something.
Exactly.
Well, even more so, like stuff like one of the adventures we have is it's a funeral.
Hold on.
Well, so this guy died. He was a big comedy fan, and so
Oh.
he wanted to have comedians at his funeral so everybody would have a good time. But he's dumb. He's a dumb comedy fan. He's not thinking about that. No one in the room wants this to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and they didn't
Everything's
hire
really
like
awkward.
famous comedians. That would be expensive. They hired the cheapest people they could find.
Oh my god.
Namely, you.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
This
And so you're
system writes itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been really nice, like making adventures for it. We're like, oh, and the thing about it is it's a blessing and a curse in some ways. More a blessing though, that when people come into this, they don't have the context that they have when they go into a fantasy game or like a sci-fi game where it's like, okay, so they're robots. I'm in a giant mech. I shoot lasers and missiles. I know how this works. They're like, okay, I'm funny. Also, I don't have any supplies and nothing makes sense. Can I just be Mitch Hedberg? And we're like, no, don't be Mitch Hedberg. Be like, you got to be a different insane person.
Yeah. I love this. What do people need to actually, if they wanted to sit down at a table to play Road Warriors, what do they need to bring with them?
Just a pencil
Maybe
and
like
paper.
yeah,
like
and
Pencil-
four
D6s.
D6s each.
some D6s. Yeah.
That's great. Yeah.
It's an all D6 system on purpose.
You're gonna need maybe a couple of extra pieces of paper, especially the person running the game is gonna need to like. It's sort of based on Blades in the Dark, so they're gonna need to draw a lot of clocks to keep track of everything.
Yes, when I was watching the actual play of the system, there was a certain point where you get halfway through and the entire screen was filled with clocks, and I went, oh no, I'm getting Blades in the Dark flashbacks. I'm feeling kind of stressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because like we were putting enough of like Powered by the Apocalypse at first, and we're like, no, these guys are like criminals without the ambition.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my god. Oh, I love that.
What did you
There's
call it?
that little bit of like
The
building
actual
up to the heist.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. I referred to the comedians as the actual scum and villainy.
As you can tell from all his experience with comedy, we have a very specific like point of view about comedy and comedians at this point.
That's
Just
that's
learn
incredible.
literally anything about them.
Yeah, and also just a preference too. When I say I was stressed, Blades in the Dark is the only system I've said that it gives me good stress, which is
Yeah.
great that you guys have utilized that
No,
as sort of your
that was
main
the-
kind of like progression mechanic.
Yeah,
Clocks, I think, are one of the most underrated.
they're really useful.
Yeah.
I love clocks.
Oh my god, they gotta be utilized more. I love this sort of idea of where you're able to build this, but it sounds like it's more of a one-shot experience. Could this be done in a long play, or is it for both?
The idea is both. The version you can get on our itch right now is really only for one shots.
Okay.
But what we're developing now,
Yeah,
we're
hoping
to,
we are doing.
No,
Yeah.
we're hoping to publish.
Oh yeah.
When on our game, using the funds raised in our Game Found like fundraising campaign,
Sign up now.
will include the
Yes.
full like tour mode where you can do multiple tours in a row, you can level up, you can earn drink tickets that you spend to increase your skills, get more material, get better,
Yeah, so one of the exclusive, this is the first time we're talking about it. Like we're doing for tour mode, you will have something that is going wrong in your life in somewhere that will create these complications for you. So like either like at home, like your girlfriend's mad that you're gone for a month, so now you're getting in fights with
Yeah.
your partner as you're on the road.
A lot of heavy
or-
calls.
Yeah.
Exactly. The little one at 2 a.m. at the gas station, like feeling, I'm just like, look, I'm like, it'll be okay. Like,
Like, I'm coming back
I
soon.
swear.
Or,
all kinds of stress with all of these people that you like only kind of know.
One of the
kind of
people
like-
on the road you've decided you have a problem with, and they're driving you insane. And
You have a
so
hater
you're
that
just
shows
like,
up at every show just to heckle
No, I mean
you.
someone in the car.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
no.
other PCs, like,
You've decided it's kind of your enemy a little bit.
and it's through, and what we're doing is like through exploring those sides of the story. That's where you'll kind of do your leveling up. That's kind of how you get more material as a comedian, is by doing stuff outside of comedy.
Tour mode troubles.
Yeah, they're called troubles, is what we're and they're what you'll spend your drink tickets on in order to get new material, upgrade your stats.
I love this.
Get abilities.
What are
get new abilities?
What are the stats that people like when someone creates a character? Because
Yeah.
again, this is such a unique concept because you're not a hero with agility and constitution
Right.
and
So the-
intelligence. You are playing a person. So what are the
So
stats?
The stats are based off of what we were saying before of like your like it's all persuade. Your stats are just persuading people. It's just how you do it.
And so we sort of broke that out into 6 skills, sort of that cover different ways of talking and approaching people, different ways of telling jokes. So there's
you want to do it?
I can do it.
So your stats are
Your intelligence skills are surprise and reason,
Okay.
for like understand, like because again the idea is these are jokes. All of these are ways to go about telling jokes. So you're either like figuring out an expectation and subverting it with surprise, or you're figuring out a funny way to explain something rationally.
like
you
it
know,
just keeps you follow it to its logical end,
Yeah.
which is funny.
which is often
Yeah.
funny. There's charm, where you can commiserate or schmooze.
Very cool.
And then there's grit, where you can punish or
Embellish.
embellish,
Oh,
which is obviously.
Yeah.
okay. I was like withstand, maybe like a withstand, like it's not like grit is like almost withstanding.
It's
like if you're getting-
So that was where we were going at first, and then that actually turned into, instead of having resistance rolls like you have in Blades in the Dark,
Or
we have-
crucially any skills other than telling jokes.
yes,
Mm.
you only have your telling joke skills, and so anything else you try to do is a mundane save.
Oh, that's funny. Okay.
So you can use, depending on whether it is intellect or charm or grit, however many of those skills you have a point in, you roll some dice, and you lose self-esteem, which is like your hit points in this game, equal to 6 minus
your
that
highest roll.
number that you roll.
Oh, wow. So like anytime
Because
you're off the
you're
stage,
an
you're just a
artist.
normal schmo. It doesn't matter.
Well, but not quite. If you're off stage, you can still do jokes. Like I can try and like browbeat the guy into giving like the pizza shop into giving us the chairs so we can put him up at the Gecko Factory.
Mm.
That's not really. I like calling it a factory. Where they manufacture them. How do you think geckos are made? But you, so
gecko's
you can punish that way. But if you go, you know what? I'm gonna go buy chairs and set them up manually. That's a grit save because you're not doing anything funny. You're just like trying to like if you try and just like move the tables out of the way so you can set up a nice area for your thing. That's a grit save, and you might just fall over if you and then like take 5 self-esteem damage. You're like, I'm not even supposed to be doing this. I'm a star.
I love it for anyone, and it's so funny that I think everyone on the planet has seen a stand-up once or twice, and it's always sort of you find the comedian who really fits with your own sort of style of comedy. So the fact that you guys have built this that kind of expands it and allows you to live in this world, just sort of like a facsimile of what it is on a TTRPG experience, is so unique and so crazy. I love I'm always in the camp of providing the behind the scenes kind of look at projects like this. If someone, because you guys already have a lot of experience underneath your belt building 2 other systems, if someone was starting their own system and they asked you guys for advice, what advice would you give them?
Start simple, I think is like it's what you build on, like, and then right now I think a lot of games have like there's you can always make your fantasy heartbreaker or whatever and try and like you have this idea, you're like, I'm gonna fix D&D, but D&D is trying to fix itself at all times. You're not gonna beat 30 game designers all trying to fix D&D paid by the wizards. But like if you have an idea for something that like feels a little unique, start thinking about the ways you can get people to feel those things motivated by the mechanics.
Yeah, the other thing, I think that's a really great point. Think about like what your mechanics incentivize people to do and what it incentivizes people to behave like. And also just try a bunch of different systems. Expose yourself to, because if all you do is let's say Powered by the Apocalypse, so that we don't beat up on Dungeons and Dragons too much. If all you play is Powered by the Apocalypse, all you're going to think about is like, okay, well, 2d6 plus 1 or 2 or 3, and how can I mess with that? And how can I, if you can expose yourself to other styles of resolution, you will start to synthesize those things and have new ideas for how to make up something new.
The way we started this, or one of the first things we did early on was we were playing with Powered by the Apocalypse. We were like, this works okay, but it's not quite. So us and one other person, we all brought a system and tried to port it into that system and see how it felt. And then it ended up working where we took a little bit from one of the systems and a little bit from one of the other systems, helped us make the level 0 funnel. And then Blades ended up feeling the best of them. But like when you play them for 45 minutes at a time, all of a sudden it was like, oh, this feels better than this one. And it gives you that clarity.
This thing in there felt really good. And let's see if we can pull that out and bring it in here. And yeah.
I will second the start simple. Our initial character sheets, everything about them fit on like one side of an index card.
Well, I mean, great.
Not anymore.
I mean, then you're
Not
into
anymore.
Not anymore.
Not
But
anymore.
like the things that we knew we wanted to incorporate to start fit on an index card, and then we invited some comedians and some non-comedians, and we sat them down and we played through. And as we figured out what people wanted to do, because I think that's a lot of people get stuck on story, and you'll hear from people who have been working on 10 years on the story of their universe, and they're just starting to get to the mechanics. Having just enough of a story to inform your mechanics and get people excited about the world, and then find out what they do, and then build mechanics based on that. That was like the first probably year of our playtest. We're really just inviting people over, giving them this vague sketch of a game, and watching what they did with the power of being a funny little guy.
And what they would try to do that they couldn't within the game. If we kept noticing people were like, well, I just set up the chairs. And it's like, oh, well, we need to disincentivize this a little bit to make it a little more high risk, high reward. So you feel this like, and then also, so I'm going to piggyback off of that. It's start simple and then play test all the time.
Yeah.
Play test it as much as you can. That
you start to see where the player leans on.
Yeah. Because otherwise you'll just sit there being like, this is good in my brain.
Yeah, building your clockwork universe in your brain.
I love the encouragements. Apologies. Feel free.
Go for it.
As we're working on other systems, we're still at that point where like we have a bunch of ideas for several like other things that we are working on in the background, and at some point we have to go like, this all sounds neat. Let's see if any of it works once we have dice in our hands.
Yeah. I love the encouragement of trying different systems, sort of breaking through sort of the more popular systems. I mean, hell, another great encouragement to go keep a look at, an eye out and check out Road Warriors when it comes out. But yeah,
which you can check it out now.
Yeah, that's also fair. Yes, true.
Yeah.
So I want to thank you guys so much, David, Dan, Miel, for joining me today, and not only sharing your experience and as well as sort of the wealth of knowledge in this new space, because this is really, really cool with me, but everyone on the internet. Can you tell people where they can find your works as well as Road Warriors?
Yes, we are on Instagram. I'm thinking it's just DGB Games, or is
DGB.games.
DGB.games
on Instagram. We also have an itch page, DGB Games on itch, where you can get the early access version of Road Warriors for just one shots. It's very simple. It's very simplified. It doesn't have a lot of.
Or it doesn't have all the extra stuff for it, but it has one adventure with it. But
it's
we also
got everything you need to play it today if you want.
Perfect. Yeah.
And then I'm at DPIC Comedy.
On Instagram.
All right, on Instagram. Yeah, on Instagram. Sorry, I promote. Look, I have a special out. You can watch my hour.
Go look
Goblin King.
It's on Goblin King on YouTube, which is really stupid because my name is David, so every time it's just David Bowie. So please look it up once. I gotta beat the labyrinth.
A little SEO.
Yeah,
there you go.
I'm in an SEO labyrinth right now.
Against David Bowie. You'll lose that fight.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. And for you watching at home, please go keep an eye out on these guys as well as go check out Road Warriors. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you so much.